Have you ever wondered what you should do when the year has ended? Well, welcome to my channel. My name is Malin Havefjell, and today I will talk about what you need to do when the financial year has ended and give you my top 3 advice. The first thing, of course, is that you need to archive everything. You need to take all the things that you have done during the year, the bookkeeping, the year-end closure, the annual report, income tax return, other important documents that has connection to the financial situation and your company. Those you need to archive. You need to save them for at least 7 years in a structured way. And you can do that either on paper or digital. You just need to choose. So you can't have them both. You need to decide, okay, this is how I will save my accounting, all this important paperwork. So decide that one. Digital might seem to be the easiest way, but then you also need to know that you easily can find everything. So gather it all together. On paper, some think that feels better because then you actually physically have everything. The downside with that is that you of course need to save it somewhere so it can take up place. Digital, the downside with that can be of course that if you lose if you lose connection to that, if you save it in a cloud, for example, or on a external hard drive, then those can break. And if you save it at another company's storage, then yes, what happens if you stop paying them for your savings? So the important thing here is that you are responsible for saving all those financial documents, your bookkeeping, your accounting, for at least 7 years, and they should be readable. And my other tip is like close connection to that, because readable, if someone has a question regarding your company, then you must be able to show them. So find out the structure. Decide, this is how I want to save all my things. If it's easier for you to have like different folders in where you have saved them, so just make sure that you know how to find everything. Of course, the bookkeeping, there you have everything connected to each other. But if you have more information, or if you have decided to have different voucher lists, for example, then so make sure that you understand how your bookkeeping looks and what you need to save. So look through the structure of that one. And also my last tip, make sure that you save everything that is connected to your bookkeeping. Because there might be things that you haven't like attached to a voucher in your accounting, maybe for example an agreement, a deal like a rent agreement, or something like that also is an important paperwork for your company, then that needs to be saved as well. So your bookkeeping should be readable and understandable for anybody outside your company. You should be able to just hand over this information to someone, and they should be able to understand how your company has been run without asking you any questions. So if you see that there is something that maybe this can be a little bit questioned, make a note, add that document for that. If you have let's say you have rented out like office space in your own house, and how did you come up with the amount for that one? Write down, make sure you save all that information. So every amount that is there in your bookkeeping should have some kind of explanation, and for someone outside it should be able to understand. So even if the year has ended, it's still important that you have your bookkeeping, all your books in order, in order, meaning that you should be able to, if someone knock on the door, you should be able to, here it is, here is 2025 for you. And it's not like spread out all over the place. So now when the year has ended, make sure to put it all together and make sure it's easy for anyone to find that information for at least 7 years. I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.